The advent of artificial intelligence, AI, has already revolutionized numerous aspects of human life, but one of its most profound and promising applications lies in the realm of language translation. Imagine a world where AI-powered systems can instantly translate any language in real time. This capability would represent a monumental leap toward breaking down communication barriers, fostering deeper intercultural connections, and facilitating a truly global understanding. Language has long been both a unifying force and a dividing line in human interaction. While it allows individuals to share ideas, stories, and emotions within their own linguistic communities, it has often served as a barrier between cultures. The inability to communicate effectively across languages has historically limited international collaboration, cultural exchange, and even access to basic services in foreign environments. Translators and interpreters have played an important role in bridging these gaps, but their efforts are inherently limited by time, availability, and context. AI-powered real-time language translation has the potential to change all of this. By harnessing vast datasets, sophisticated algorithms, and machine learning, AI systems can now process and interpret human languages at an unprecedented scale and speed. The concept of a universal translator, once relegated to the realms of science fiction, is rapidly becoming a feasible reality. The impact of such technology would be transformative in countless domains. In international diplomacy, for instance, real-time AI translators could enhance communication during high-stakes negotiations, reducing misunderstandings and ensuring that cultural nuances are respected. Political leaders, ambassadors, and negotiators could converse seamlessly, fostering cooperation even when speaking entirely different tongues. Similarly, businesses operating on a global scale could rely on AI to connect with clients, partners, and employees across continents, breaking down the language barriers that often hinder commerce and trade. Education, too, stands to benefit immeasurably from this technology. Students around the world could access learning materials in any language, enabling them to study at institutions or with instructors previously out of reach due to linguistic differences. Teachers could engage with diverse classrooms filled with students speaking various native languages, while AI systems simultaneously ensure that everyone understands and participates fully. This democratization of knowledge could bridge the educational divide between developed and developing nations, creating a more equitable and informed global society. In healthcare, the implications are equally profound. Real-time translation could enable doctors to communicate with patients who speak different languages, improving diagnosis, treatment, and patient outcomes. Consider the life-saving potential in emergency situations where accurate and immediate communication is critical. Patients traveling abroad or living in multilingual regions could seek care without fear of linguistic miscommunication. Public health campaigns aimed at preventing the spread of diseases or promoting healthy behaviors could reach wider audiences, regardless of language differences. Travel and tourism would also undergo a remarkable transformation. Tourists visiting foreign countries often face challenges navigating unfamiliar languages and cultural contexts. AI-powered translation devices or apps could empower travelers to communicate with locals, read signs, and even immerse themselves more authentically in new cultures. Restaurants, hotels, and service providers would be better equipped to welcome international guests, fostering goodwill and economic growth in host destinations. Moreover, the potential for fostering global understanding and intercultural empathy cannot be overstated. Language is deeply intertwined with culture, and the ability to understand and appreciate another's language opens the door to understanding their worldview, values, and traditions. Real-time translation could enable meaningful dialogues between individuals from vastly different backgrounds, reducing stereotypes and breaking down prejudice. By allowing people to engage directly with one another, this technology could help create a world where diversity is celebrated rather than feared. Despite its enormous promise, however, the road to achieving seamless real-time language translation is not without challenges. Language is far more complex than a simple set of vocabulary and grammar rules. It is imbued with cultural context, idiomatic expressions, and subtle nuances that can vary widely even among speakers of the same language. Capturing and conveying these subtleties in real time requires AI systems that can not only process linguistic data but also comprehend the cultural and emotional layers beneath it. Consider, for example, phrases with figurative or metaphorical meanings. Translating "kick the bucket" literally into another language would likely confuse listeners unfamiliar with the idiom. To successfully bridge such gaps, AI systems must learn to identify when language is used figuratively and provide culturally relevant translations that capture the intended meaning. This demands ongoing refinement of machine learning models and the incorporation of diverse linguistic and cultural datasets. Another obstacle lies in the technical infrastructure needed to support real-time translation on a global scale. Latency, or the delay between a spoken phrase and its translation, must be minimized to ensure smooth and natural conversations. Achieving this requires robust computing power, efficient algorithms, and reliable internet connectivity, resources that may not be readily available in all parts of the world. Bridging the digital divide is essential to ensure that the benefits of AI translation are accessible to everyone, not just those in technologically advanced regions. Ethical considerations must also be addressed. Language is a deeply personal and identity-defining aspect of human life. As such, there is a risk that over-reliance on AI translation could erode the value of linguistic diversity and diminish the incentive to learn foreign languages. Some may argue that the richness of human interaction comes not only from shared understanding but also from the effort to connect across linguistic divides. Striking a balance between embracing AI translation and preserving linguistic heritage will require thoughtful dialogue and intentional policy decisions. Privacy and data security are additional concerns. Real-time translation systems often rely on cloud computing to process and analyze language data, raising questions about how this data is stored, used, and protected. Users must be assured that their conversations, whether personal, professional, or sensitive, are handled with the utmost care and transparency. Establishing clear guidelines and ethical standards for AI developers and operators will be crucial to building public trust in this technology. Furthermore, as with any advanced AI application, there is the potential for misuse. Malicious actors could exploit real-time translation systems to spread misinformation, commit fraud, or manipulate communication for unethical purposes. Safeguards must be implemented to detect and mitigate such risks, ensuring that the technology serves its intended purpose of fostering understanding rather than sowing discord. Despite these challenges, the momentum driving AI-powered language translation continues to grow. Tech companies, research institutions, and innovators are actively working to refine the capabilities of AI models, expand their linguistic databases, and address the obstacles that stand in the way of universal communication. The emergence of neural machine translation, which leverages deep learning to produce more accurate and context-aware translations, represents a significant step forward. As these technologies continue to evolve, their potential applications will only multiply. It is worth noting that the pursuit of real-time translation is not merely a technical endeavor but also a profoundly human one. At its core, this technology seeks to fulfill one of humanity's oldest aspirations: to connect with one another across boundaries and barriers. The desire to understand and be understood transcends language, culture, and geography. By enabling instant communication, AI translation could amplify our shared humanity and bridge the divides that have long separated us. As we envision this future, it is essential to approach it with a sense of responsibility and purpose. The benefits of AI translation must be distributed equitably, ensuring that marginalized and underrepresented communities have equal access to its advantages. Languages that are less widely spoken or at risk of extinction must not be overlooked. Instead, they should be prioritized to preserve and celebrate the diversity of human expression. Collaboration among technologists, linguists, ethicists, and policymakers will be key to realizing these goals. In conclusion, the potential of AI-powered real-time language translation is nothing short of revolutionary. It offers a path toward breaking down communication barriers, fostering global understanding, and creating a more interconnected world. While challenges remain, the opportunities far outweigh the obstacles, and the pursuit of this technology represents a testament to humanity's ingenuity and determination. By embracing the possibilities of AI translation and addressing its complexities with care, we can build a future where language is no longer a barrier, but a bridge to shared experiences, knowledge, and empathy.